What up, fam? Mr. Country CEO back in the house again, man. Look, forgive me, it's my birthday. I'm a little late today with the Why Did I Start a Dump Truck series of videos. It was a long day yesterday and then today. So glad to be 51 today, man. And look, definitely want to continue my series of videos this week about why did I start a dump truck business. I left off telling you about ascending to 3 trucks, finding out that 3 trucks I could come off of the truck. Also, before I forget, welcome back to the channel, subscribers, family, and friends. I gotta salute y'all. All right, so got to the 3 trucks at 2004. Rolled it out like that 2005, 2006, 2007, things are going well. Still no really major contractor to myself, just hustling, man. Hustling. I think at this time I went back on the truck. Things started to get a little lean in the dump truck business. And I think I lost a driver or something. So I said, okay, you know what? I'm finna get back out here. Here's a nugget. I found out to a certain extent, unless you got good trained guys, good guys that like you, good guys that want to do the right thing. I found out too that it's a difference sometimes when you're on the truck, especially when you're building a business. It's a difference when you're on the truck yourself, because guys know that you're out there with them, and for some reason psychologically that does something for them, but also they know that you can turn the corner anywhere and see them, right? Just take that nugget for what it's worth. I ain't saying you got to stay on there, but in building, I found out it was conducive for me to be on it. So I'm back on the truck, I think around 2000, my daughter made a year, so around 2005, I'm back on the truck, 6, 7, right? Things got a little lean in the dump truck business, but we still were making it, no problem. So we get to around 2008, man, and I'm still at 3 trucks, but on a personal note, and I don't mind being transparent, unfortunately went through a divorce, right? It happens, but there's life after divorce. And so I got down in the midst of all that to 2008 and got down to 1 truck after the dust of the divorce, right? That's a whole nother video right there. That's going to be a part of my encouragement series of inspirational videos when I launch my next channel, Reaching Your Peak, right? How there's life after divorce and how you can still recover and come back and do well. All right, but 2008, got 1 truck, but it's a new truck, all right? I made sure coming through the aftermath of the divorce, I got 1 truck and it was a new truck. I ain't had to worry about it, right? Everybody knows a lot of time when you go through a divorce, sometimes you take some hits, even from a credit perspective, all right? If you know, you know. All right, so watch this. So 2008, and go to show you how God will give you double for your trouble. If y'all know the story of Job, Job lost everything, right? Wife, children, I'm sorry, not wife, possessions and children, right? Man, look, my divorce was final in January of 2008. August 2008 is when I hit the biggest job at that point that I'd ever had. Did you get that? God will order your steps. God will take care of you if you stay the course. I hit the biggest job that I ever had up until that point. Having been in the business 8 years, I finally hit the biggest job I ever had after the divorce, right? Got 1 truck and it's a new truck. So boom, here we go. I think this job was like 40-something million altogether, right? 20 million on one end, 18, 19 million on another end. Man, look. And Perry Jones Jr. was in charge, the country CEO, of handling all the trucking, right? Man, look, this job was so massive that I had major truckers out of Baton Rouge trying to steal this job from me. Matter of fact, that's another video for another time, that I had an instance where the company tried to go with another guy who was going to do it cheaper. But when God got something for you, man, can't nobody take it away from you. The guy couldn't hold on to it. I ended up getting it back, and when I got it back, I raised the price $5 or more on them back then, right? God will give you double for your trouble. I went through some trouble 2007, but in 2008, hit the biggest job. We were contracting. Guys, it was some days I was working 20, 25, 30 trucks, y'all. In the nighttime, in the daytime, we had reached our ascension of my dump trucking career at that time between 2008 and 2010 by subcontracting, working a lot of trucks, day and night, fulfilling the job. That job put me on the map as a guy that contractors knew that they can depend on, and that I was a person that could be reckoned with in this dump truck business, right? You got all the guys who had work, man, people called in the country CEO for work, man. I felt great, and God had restored what had lost. That's enough for this video right there. I'm gonna have to pick up and this be a part 2 to this particular video because there's just so much meat in there. So much meat. Are you ready? A lot of y'all say y'all ready, but are you ready for the overflow of what God can do in your business when you involve him in it, man? God blew that thing up. A guy that went from 3 trucks down to 1 truck because of a divorce, and then now he starts to build back up, all provisions made by God himself. Look, we're going to hold it right there, let y'all feast on that. Stay tuned tomorrow. It gets even better. Country CEO, hit the like, hit the subscribe, notification bell. I'm out of here. I'm gone.